January 3, 2020, Iranian General Soleimani was killed in an airstrike at Baghdad International Airport. His death is a blow to Iran's effort in the unstable Middle East in favor of Tehran. Iran accused the United States and its allies who killed Soleimani. The conflict between the United States and Iran has been very tense. In recent times, a military confrontation with Iran is expected to be devastating and much more damaging than the war with Iraq. Today, we will learn about the imminent danger of war between the US and Iran. Iran is ranked 14th in the world in terms of national strength, in which the Air Force is ranked 24th in the world. This force owns 142 fighter aircraft, 165 attack aircraft, 89 cargo aircraft, 104 trainer aircraft, 126 transport helicopters, and 12 attack helicopters. Iran's most powerful fighter aircraft are the Mikoyan MiG-29, which is made by the Soviet-made Grumman F-14 Tomcat, which is made by the US and sold to Iran before the 1979 Iranian Revolution. These aircraft have been upgraded by Iran due to modern weapons made in this country. Islamic Republic of Iran Army Ground Forces was estimated to have 900,000 soldiers, 2,820 main battle tanks, 1,720 infantry fighting vehicles, 640 armored vehicles, 2,245 artillery tractors, 590 self-propelled artillery, 765 multiple launch rocket system. Islamic Republic of Iran Navy has a total of 398 warships of all kinds, including 7 missile corvettes, 3 corvettes, and 34 submarines. In terms of weapons correlation, no country in the world can compare with the United States military, but that doesn't mean that the United States will be certain of victory with Iran if conflict happens. In addition, Iran possesses the largest arsenal of ballistic missiles in the Middle East. This is also the most dangerous weapon of Tehran if a military conflict happens with the United States. Iran's ballistic missiles have the maximum range, about 2,500 kilometers. It can be used to attack the United States and allied military bases in the region. Tehran views ballistic missiles as a deterrent against Israel in the event if Iran is attacked. It would be a response weapon against the United States military and its allies. This strategy can be combined with the forward defense policy. Meanwhile, the United States does not have the intermediate-range ballistic missiles with a range of 500 to 5,000 kilometers, because this range is prohibited by the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty signed with the Soviet Union in 1987. The treaty has been terminated, but the United States will take a long time to develop this ballistic missile. Iran's air defense is also a big threat to the United States Air Force. Islamic Republic of Iran Air Defense Force owns Russia's S-300 missile system. Tehran has also produced Bavar 373 air defense systems, similar to Russia's S-300. Air defense systems such as Quarter-3, Quarter-15 are all major threats to American aircraft in the Middle East. If there is a war with the United States, Iran can transfer these air defense systems to Tehran-backed forces, such as Hezbollah, Houthi rebels to shoot down U.S. aircraft taking off from military bases in the region. In 2016, Iranian speedboats repeatedly harassed United States warships passing through the Strait of Hormuz and the Persian Gulf. U.S. warships were forced to fire warning flares. Events ended without leading to any unfortunate incidents. However, the fact that Iranian speedboats harassed United States patrol boats provided a glimpse of Iran's possible use for a war at sea, the swarm strategy of high-speed boats developed by experts. Military experts consider it a significant threat to United States warships in the event of a conflict. Unmanned aerial vehicles are another weapon in Iran's military swarming. Iran said the United States aircraft carrier had operated at sea without any response from its fleet escort force, whose unmanned aerial vehicles would pose a significant threat to the United States warships. In July, the United States Navy shot down an Iranian drone that was trying to approach a United States amphibious assault ship in the Persian Gulf. It has not been determined how Iran will respond against the United States, but United States officials believe that Tehran could respond with cyber attacks and terrorism against U.S. and allied interests in the region. Other sources say Israel is preparing to deal with Iran attacks. Some of the country's famous sites, including Hamas Resort, has been closed, and Israel Defense Forces are also being put on high alert. The United States easily won Iraq in the two Gulf Wars in 1991 and 2003, and Iran can learn a lot from the failure of their neighbor. Iran is a dangerous opponent for the US, although it is not known how Iran will react, but a bleak future is covering the Middle East.